Starmer kicks out Sadiq Khan after he interfered in immigration policies. This is UK Secrets, and if you're looking for a simple, quiet life, you're in the wrong country, you're on the wrong channel, and you probably shouldn't be riding the tube right now. Because today, we're not just talking about political squabbles. We're talking about a classic Labour versus Labour, London versus Westminster cage match that's threatening to derail the entire Starmer-mobile. Sack Sadiq Khan? Look, the man has survived everything from 1,000 cyclist jokes to a decade of Boris Johnson's career, so I doubt a strongly worded letter is going to do it. But when a Labour frontbencher like Shabana Mahmood, a rising star, no less, is allegedly calling on Sir Keir Starmer to drop the mayor of London like a hot potato, you know the political temperature has gone from mildly warm to surface of sun. The reason? A colossal, bureaucratic mess over immigration rules that is currently threatening to deport the very people who keep London from collapsing into total transport chaos. Forget the internal Labour drama for a second, because this isn't about personality politics. It's about the cold, hard, panic-inducing reality facing up to 300 transport for London TfL staff. That's not a rounding error. That's enough people to run a dozen major stations. The crisis stems from the government's recent visa policy changes, which essentially moved the goalpost mid-game. We're talking about drastically increased salary thresholds for visa sponsorship, now soaring to £41,700 a year for new applicants, and the ruthless removal of essential transport roles from the skilled worker list. This hits TfL like a runaway train. Why? Because the starting salary for their new graduate recruits is around £31,000, and many of their crucial station staff earn between £35,300 and £41,800. Notice that crucial gap? Staff who came here legitimately, who paid their fees, who got their qualifications, and who are currently ensuring your commute isn't an absolute nightmare, are now caught in a financial bear trap. They are literally being told, sorry, your hard work and contribution is no longer skilled enough. The Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, understandably, is furious. He used a recent London Assembly meeting to accuse the government of moving the goalposts, stating that the changes have left TfL staff in limbo and will inhibit TfL's ability to carry out its functions. In other words, if the tube grinds to a halt because we deported the customer service staff, well, you know who to blame. The stories coming out are brutal. The Green Party's Caroline Russell highlighted the case of one worker, expecting her first child, who is terrified she'll be forced to leave the country before a baby is even born. Think about that. These people invested their lives, their savings, their future, only for the government to pull the rug out from under them in a complete, frankly, British act of betrayal. It's like booking a flight, checking your bags, and being told at the gate that your currency is now worthless. This is where the plot thickens and the political knives come out. Because while Khan is rightly fighting for his workers and for London's operational capacity, he is also wading directly into the highly toxic, highly charged national immigration debate. The Home Office, naturally, insists these measures are necessary to restore order and end dependence on lower-skilled international recruitment. They see this as a big, tough-looking national policy. Khan sees it as a direct threat to the capital. And this, my friends, is why Shabana Mahmood, the Shadow Justice Secretary, a woman who needs Starmer to look strong and united, is reportedly having an absolute meltdown. Khan's intervention, while popular in London, makes Starmer's balancing act impossibly difficult. Starmer is desperate to look like a credible, responsible government in waiting, trying to walk the tightrope between appealing to the left and not looking soft on immigration to the Red Wall voters. Khan, by directly challenging the government's entire immigration premise, is essentially cutting that tightrope. It's a massive political headache. This isn't just a London problem. It's a symptom of Labour's national identity crisis. You have Sadiq Khan, representing the cosmopolitan, globalist, highly integrated reality of a major capital city, saying, we need these people. They are essential. And you have the Starmer Project, trying to speak the language of fair but firm immigration policy, terrified of being outflanked by the Tories. Khan is forcing a painful public choice on Starmer. Does he back the mayor and implicitly criticize the Home Office's entire, tough-sounding approach, a move that would instantly be weaponized by the Tories as a sign of Labour chaos and division? Or does he allow the Tories to deport his central London transport staff, undermining the very city his party hopes to govern and looking cold-hearted in the process? Union bosses, like Eddie Dempsey of the IMT, are backing Khan, saying transport workers hired under clear visa arrangements are facing needless uncertainty. Miriam Islamdaus of the TSSA union puts a potential number of removals at 300, all customer service assistants, the face of the tube. This isn't just a political briefing. It's the operational heart of London. If Starmer sacks Khan, he alienates London, the unions, and the party's left-wing base. If he does nothing, he looks weak, and the crisis deepens, costing him votes with the centrist electorate he needs to win. He is caught between a tube carriage and a hard place. The Shabana Mahmood camp's apparent anger is the sound of Labour High Command realizing their beautifully choreographed campaign is suddenly being gatecrashed by a mayor with a moral compass and a massive transport network. So, why should you care about this Westminster-on-Thames food fight? Because this isn't just about politicians squabbling. This is about whether the person scanning your Oyster card tomorrow morning is still allowed to be in the country. It's about the next wave of infrastructure projects that TfL will be unable to staff. It's about the competence, or lack thereof, in the political machine. The government is playing a cruel game of political optics, and the collateral damage is the operational capacity of one of the world's greatest cities, and the lives of 300 individuals who were, until recently, doing everything right. They were the key workers of the post-pandemic recovery, and now they are being treated like a disposable workforce. The silence from Starmer has been deafening, suggesting he's hoping this whole thing will just vanish into the nearest tube tunnel. It won't. This crisis exposes a fundamental tension between Labour's need to win a national election and its actual responsibility to govern a diverse, thriving capital. So, there you have it. Khan is fighting for his staff. Mahmood is fighting for Starmer's poll numbers. And the Tories are sitting back, munching popcorn, watching Labour tear itself apart over who is skilled enough to scan a ticket. If you want to know which other skeletons are rattling in the closets of Westminster and how this internal battle will shape the next election, then you need to be subscribed to UK Secrets. Hit the like button, ring the bell, and tell me in the comments, is Khan right to defy Starmer on immigration, or is he playing a dangerous game? Thanks for watching, and stay sharp.